Hi, everyone, and welcome back to AWS Julie. Today, we're starting a new playlist, a new series called AWS Noteworthy. And in this series, I want to share open positions at AWS that I can refer you to, but also help you through that application and also the interview process, exam tips, training, designs, blogs, things that I'm currently reading, and things that I'm adding to my read list. Please remember to share this video with anyone who may be interested. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, sub if you love it, and let's dive in. I want to start off this new series and first talk about all of the open positions that AWS is currently hiring for. So check out our open positions, use keywords to narrow your search, and let me know if you find one or two that you're interested in. If you do, I can refer you internally, and bonus, I can help you through the application and interview process, and I'm available for questions, help in preparation, and also for support. So let's move on. I recently shared on LinkedIn an open role in accessibility at AWS. And this is noteworthy in my opinion because my team in the training and certification organization and AWS are truly passionate about making training solid and accessible to anyone. However, being able to use the free training content is important because if you don't apply that training and what you've learned, it's just entertainment. And if you do use the available training in our AWS community, you can go out and you can change your lives. And along those same lines, I wanted to also share that Amazon earned a perfect score for the LGBTQ supportive workplace. And I really love this because one of my biggest passions is diversity and inclusion. And I've been involved in the diversity and inclusion groups at all of my previous past positions. But at AWS, I've seen the biggest difference from all my previous companies, and I've seen and experienced that difference across my team, but also outside of my team in the larger organization. Now, to balance the positive with the negative, because we know I'm a huge fangirl, I saw this tweet around our interview process. And last week, I also received a private LinkedIn message on this topic too. So I'm currently diving deeper to see how I can further help, especially during the application process and the interview prep process too. But right now, the best I can offer is to refer you internally, but stay tuned. Hopefully I will have more to come on making this application process easier. And you may or you may not know, but I am really huge in understanding the fundamentals. And this focus on fundamentals early on, for me personally, truly helped, and I think it was probably the strongest area for me when I was taking all of the AWS certification exams. Understanding and knowing the foundation really helps not only in the real world, but in the certification exams too, to choose that best answer. And also in the real world to build the best design. So this was probably my favorite blog that I read in the last few weeks, and it covers a lot of cost optimization announcements. And the second blog that I want to share is from my team, the AWS Training and Certification team. And I'm going to remind you here to go big and use our content to advance your cloud skills. But AWS Training and Certification released new courses, resources, and updates for the month of January. And that also includes my latest course, AWS Networking Practical Approaches. But I also want to point out that we do have a new beta coming up for the AWS Certified Advanced Networking Specialty Certification Exam. So that's pretty exciting. Another noteworthy highlight is that AWS has multiple education programs, and you'll see I have an initial list that I've created so far here. These groups are great, and I don't think that they get enough shares. I don't think most people are aware that these programs exist. So I'm working on compiling an active running list of all the education programs, along with an active list of all the training content specific to the AWS certification exams. I also want to give a couple of shout outs to people and companies too in our AWS community that are active in creating content to help us all. Remember that training is personal, so you have to find that person or that content that really works for you and that you can actually use to advance your skills. My two favorites right now are Adrian Cantrell and the whole team at tutorialsdojo.com. They do such an amazing job on creating solid, updated content, but they're also active in our community daily. And I also want to share a few AWS community members that I've been following lately and that have been posting almost daily with all kinds of content that can help us, free content, resources, new communities. So feel free to check them out. And if you do, make sure you tell them I sent you. And that's all I have for this first AWS Noteworthy. but I am going to be trying to do these weekly. So also feel free to send me anything that you think should be featured or anyone that we should be featuring in these weekly reviews. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I hope to see y'all again real soon.